Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by EonTalk. I'm your host Ian, and today I've got another top movies list. In today's video, we'll be going over 5 must-watch Korean movies that are expected to be releasing soon. Let's be honest, Korean cinema has seen a slight slump the past couple years. With the pandemic breaking out and numerous movies being put on the back burner, we missed out on some very anticipated movie releases. Not saying that there weren't good movies that came out, but definitely felt like there should have been more. However, with the pandemic easing up and the Korean society slowly but surely getting back to normal, we've been seeing more and more exciting news of upcoming Korean films to be released. Therefore, I've put together a list of 10 to-be-released K-movies that I personally am looking forward to, and will be revealing 5 of those in today's video. The remaining 5 I'll be making a separate video, and that will be coming soon as well, so be sure to subscribe to catch that as soon as it releases. And before getting into the list, I'd like to remind you that, as always, this list is ranked based on my personal recommendations. This means that the films will be totally biased towards my opinions. Not a lot of information are out yet on some of these movies, but I'll be posting the latest news and updates on the EonTalk YouTube community tab, as well as the EonTalk Instagram and Telegram group, so be sure to follow me there as well, linked in the descriptions. Okay then, that being said, let's get right into today's video on Must-Watch Upcoming K-Movies, Part 1. Starting off the list, the number 5 film is the historical action drama, Hansan. Hansan, or its literal translation, Hansan the Emergence of Dragon, is the second film of director Kim Han-min's trilogy about battles led by Admiral Lee Sun-shin, which started with the 2014 film The Admiral Roaring Currents. Hansan has a strong lineup being composed of actors such as Park Hae-il, Pt.1, An Sung-gi, Son Yeon-ju, Kim Sung-gyu, Kim Sung-gyun, Kim Yang-gi, Ok Tae-yeon, Bong Myung, Park Ji-won, and Cho Jae-yoon. Set to release in July of this year, the movie is set 5 years before the Battle of Myeongnyang and depicts the strategy and ambition of Admiral Lee Sun-shin and the Chosun naval forces that protected Chosun. Before moving on, please remember that this video was put together in early May. Thus, some of, if not all of these movies may have already been released by the time you are watching this. Please keep that in mind when watching. Also, be sure to subscribe to the secondary channel EonTalk Media to catch the latest Korean movie trailers. New trailers of K-movies are being posted over there now, so be sure to check it out. Coming in at number 4 of must-watch upcoming Korean movies is the drama film Broker. Set to release on June 8th, Broker is a film directed by the Japanese director Hirokazu Koreeda. This director has some incredible past works, directing the films Like Father Like Son, which won the jury prize at the 2013 Cannes Film Festival, and Shoplifters, which won the Palme d'Or at the 2018 Cannes. Broker is another film with an amazing cast lineup, starring Song Kang-ho, Kang Dong-won, Bae Do-na, Lee Ji-eun aka IU, and Lee Ju-young. The film revolves around characters associated with quote-unquote baby boxes, which are designed to allow people who cannot raise their infants to leave their babies anonymously. Moving on to the number 3 spot, the number 3 movie is the action mystery thriller, The Witch Part 2, The Other One. Oh man, have I been waiting for this one. The prequel to this movie, The Witch Part 1, The Subversion, was one of the best films of 2018, and I've been highly anticipating this movie since watching the first one. Directed by Park Hoon-jung, who not only directed the first The Witch movie, but also one of my personal favorite K-movies, New World. This sequel will be featuring a cast lineup of Shin Si-ah, Park Eun-bin, Seo Eun-soo, Jin-gu, Song Yu-bin, Jo Min-soo, Lee Jong-seok, Kim Da-mi, and more. Set to release on June 15th, The Witch Part 2, The Other One, takes place as the forces chase after a girl who was the lone survivor of a secret laboratory facility. Before moving into the top 2, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to ExpressVPN. If you would like to access more Korean movies through streaming services, I highly suggest using ExpressVPN to connect to servers from other locations to gain access to thousands of more content. By using ExpressVPN, you can bypass geo restrictions, meaning you can be from anywhere around the world and access the Korean and other country servers like the Korean Netflix. If you'd like to access more Korean content like movies, dramas, and shows, be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN using my link in the descriptions or expressvpn.com/EonTalk and get 49% off an annual plan plus 3 extra months for free. Better yet, if you sign up and don't like the service, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning you can cancel anytime within the first 30 days. And now, just 2 movies left. The number 2 movie is the suspenseful romantic drama, Decision to Leave. I know, romance plus suspense plus drama sounds like an odd combination, right? However, listen to who directed this film. Park Chan-wook. That's right, the man that was able to make vampire, suspense, and romance work with Thirst, thriller, action, and romance work with Oldboy, and sensual, drama, and thriller work with The Handmaiden. Park Chan-wook is one of the best directors out of Korea, up there alongside Bong Joon-ho if you ask me. Set to release on June 29th, Decision to Leave will be starring the actors Kang Wei, Park Hae-il, Lee Jung-yeon, Go Kyung-pyo, and Park Yong-woo. The story is about a detective who is investigating a death case in the mountains, feeling both suspicion and interest after meeting the wife of the deceased. And finally, the number 1 must-watch upcoming Korean movie. The number 1 movie is the crime action, The Roundup, aka The Outlaws 2. Lee Sang-yong, the director of this film, is having his directorial debut with this film, but was on the production team of the prequel, The Outlaws, as well as the film Long Live the King, both films which were directed by Kang Yoon-sung. This movie will be releasing the soonest amongst all films on this list, being released on May 18th. The film will see the return of the first movie's cast, as well as some new faces, including Ma Dong-seok aka Don Lee, Son Seok-gu, Choi Gi-hwa, Park Ji-wan, Ho Dong-won, Ha Jun, and more. The Roundup takes place 4 years after the operation that wiped out Karibongdong and sees the return of the monster detective Ma Seok-do and Kim Chun-seo's strong team carrying out a strong mission. And that's it for today's video on Must Watch Upcoming Korean Movies Part 1. Thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and as mentioned before, some movies may have already been released by the time you are watching this. However, I'd love to know which movies you're most looking forward to and or have watched, so please leave a comment or join in on the discussions on the EonTalk Telegram group, linked in the descriptions. If you enjoyed this video and would like more similar content, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN with my link to access more Korean movies and dramas. Once again, thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I'll see you guys in part 2.